What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. Today I want to talk about deal sheets. Now, I got this question from one of my subscribers. Thanks for the question. Thank you very much. I'm going to try and answer it as best as I possibly can. Now, with deal sheets, right, the thing is, right, I've not tried some of them, but I've tried a few of them, right? And the majority, I'm not saying all, but the majority, and pretty much all of them, right? Even if there's some good, and there's some really good deal sheets, and there's some really bad ones, by the way. From what I've heard, I've not yet actually signed up to a really good deal sheet, but I know they're out there. I think there is some out there. It's just harder to get them. Okay. The thing is with the most generic deal sheets is that you are almost guaranteed to have loads of other sellers jump on the listing on them deal sheets. It's almost a guarantee. It's just going to happen. Why? Because that deal sheet's going out to usually, I think, 15, 20 people usually. Obviously, you can get some more discreet ones, and it might be a good idea just to search for a smaller deal sheet service, like a really good quality one maybe, with less people. But generally, it's probably 15, 20 people. And the problem with that is that you don't even know if they're getting passed on to other people. Like, you know, there's some sellers that probably go halves on deal sheet services, so that then it's going out to 40 people or 60 people. So the thing is to know is that the deals from deal sheets, right, is that they're going to get competition jumped onto the listing. Now, that's not to say they can't work. That's not to say they can't work. I've bought a lot of deals from deal sheets, and some of them have become items that I believe, as far as I can remember, I still sell today, or I've made money on in the past. The problem is when you're starting out is that you naively assume, or because you haven't got the experience, that deal on that deal sheet is going to stay at that price and you're going to make that profit, and then you get bitterly disappointed when that doesn't happen. So the first thing to remember is that it's not a case of it. You've either got to be really, really quick, and you've got to get them items and send them in really quick before anyone else to secure that price or near that price. Secondly, you've got to be aware of the fact that it's going to go down in price, and you've got to count that into your calculations, okay? And you've just got to take the smaller fee, you've got to take the smaller profit, and understand that it's still probably going to make profit, hopefully, as long as everything else lines up with the sales rank and the previous price, etc. But just try and look at what the normal price has been in the past, and understand that if it's going on a deal sheet, the likelihood is that you're probably going to lose quite a majority of your profit, and you could lose quite a lot of it. And in most cases, it's probably going to go down to about 20% margin, we hope, or maybe slightly less, depending on, you know, what happens with other sellers. So just bear that in mind. So what you could do, secondly, is you could just buy it at that price and understand that it's going to be a little bit lower in profit, but you know, there's a chance that you'll still make some good profit, and just account for the fact that you're not going to make as much money. Try not to be too naive on that front. Thirdly, what you can do is what some sellers do is they will buy it, they will know, and they will understand that they're going to have to wait about 3 months for the price to recover, hopefully, on that listing. And then they will literally just sit there and wait 3 months for every single item they buy from a deal sheet. So just to summarise with deal sheets, I sort of have used them, and I've used one recently, and I probably will use one over Q4 because it's a lot easier over Q4. But generally, no, I don't really spend my time using just deal sheets at the moment. I haven't really found a good enough one, and I think manually sourcing just replenishables is sort of good enough for now. But yeah, as I say, I'm looking at hiring a sourcing VA over Christmas. Probably will get some deal sheets, but I wouldn't put too much emphasis and attention on them deal sheets, because, as I say, you've just got to understand that there's different strategies you're going to have to implement into that to actually make the deals work. And, you know, don't naively think that, you know, it's going to stay at the price, because most of the time it just won't. Okay, cool. Okay, and have a good day, everyone.